What's up, guys? I want to show you something. I wanted to show you guys a couple of really cool decks, 3 of them actually, that I picked up here recently. Most of you who have been following me for a while know that I'm an avid Rider-Waite tarot card user. As you can very clearly see by my workstation here, when I sit here and read, I have, how many decks here? About 15, 20, and that's not even half, okay, of the collection that I have. And throughout my tarot career, for some reason, Rider-Waite is just where it's at. Some of you may be a little bit surprised, especially me being an Aquarius. Most Aquarians are typically very futuristic and, very new agey and all about the new, For some reason though, I don't know what it is. Rider-Waite for me is just where it's at. I mean, super easy to read. I can glance at the cards real quick and I don't even have to look at the card. I can see one of the cards out of a Rider-Waite deck out of the corner of my eye and know what it is in a split second. So I was playing around on Etsy and I stumbled across some really cool decks here. Some of you see these occasionally get used in my my regular videos, but I wanted to show you this one first. Now, the interesting thing about this deck right here, if you look, look, it kind of has this old school, like, it almost looks like it's on old paper, but I believe these cards are made out of plastic, okay? I think they're made out of plastic, so I'm pretty sure they would be waterproof. Little bit different when it comes to shuffling them. That's the only thing about these cards. The only reason I don't use them like all the time is because if you all notice, I'm a pretty aggressive shuffler, and these right here are pretty heavy and heavy duty. So I guess if your shuffling style is more like this, some people don't read reversals, they read upright only. And if you read upright only, more than likely, you probably just shuffle something along the lines of this right here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But again, when it comes to shuffling, my style of shuffling, these are very hefty and heavy duty, okay? But I think the artwork is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Honestly, again, the main reason why I don't use them as much as I would love to is because if they were like this deck right here, this Universal Rider-Waite, if the card stock was something more along the lines of this right here, I would be using this deck. This would be my baby. This would be my baby. I love this artwork. See, it's got this design here on the back. You can even see the reflection. It's so shiny. They're like made out of plastic. Okay, and each and every one of them is on it looks like it's on this old paper. Okay, now check this one out here. I gave this one to Leah. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? Now this right here, it feels like the cardstock is made out of something not quite the same, but it still feels like it would probably be waterproof. No, maybe that is the same. Maybe that is exactly the same. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Now, I found these on Etsy, and I'm going to leave a link to the Etsy store in the description of this video. So if you want to go down there and check these decks out, the link to the Etsy store where I got these is in the description, okay? So look at that right there. It's kind of like, it almost looks like, like a blurry, what is that? When you blur the background and it's like there's lights, like blurry lights in the background almost. Is almost what it looks like. Super girly, but super awesome. Super, super cool. So people are asking me, because like I said, I'm always showing up with some kind of new, random, strange tarot deck, and I'm always, where'd you get that deck? Where'd you get that deck? Where'd you get that deck? Dude, you go to Etsy, you type in tarot decks. I swear, I think Etsy's better than Amazon, honestly. The only thing that Amazon is good at doing is getting you the shit real quick. You know, Amazon, you order something, it'll be show up at your door like within a couple of days. And this right here is more like you never really know exactly when it's going to show up because it's coming from an individual, you know. But as far as the selection, I think Etsy. Go to Etsy, type in tarot cards. But now here's the one that I'm really digging. This one right here, I think I'm just going to save this for something very, very special. You all probably seen me use this one a couple of times. Okay, it's got a black theme to it. I have another black themed where the background is black. See what I'm saying? Like on this one right here, you can see where the border is black. And on some of you see like the background there and the tower card is all black. But this one right here, if you look at this, see the 7 of Cups there? It's all black themed. The King of Pentacles, and it has that vintage kind of feel to it where it looks like it's on some old paper. Isn't that cool? Look at the Ace of Swords, man. Ain't that mean looking? Ain't that mean looking? That's badass, dude. The Star. And this has a very actually, it's the same design, isn't it? The same design as this one here, only it's black. Black and more of a vintage. Now, this card stock here does feel a little bit different. If I can get a good, accurate... This is a little bit different, a little bit easier to shuffle. So this one here isn't quite so stiff and difficult. So I do like this one. Ooh, the Empress. See, look at the Empress here. Anyway, I just wanted to show you these here because I wanted to shout out the owner of the Etsy store. Okay, I'm the type. I love to promote people who I see putting forth the work and the effort to hustle and do something like a legit hustle online. You know, if I see you grinding, if I see you got a good little business or something like that going, I will promote you. Okay, I'm not getting paid for this. For those of you who don't really know, when you get an audience. Now, I'm not anywhere near the biggest fish in the sea. My audience is 300,000, but that's still a decent audience. 300,000 is a decent sized audience that gets some attention. I am constantly being blown up by companies wanting me to promote their products. Constantly. Every day. Every day, companies are begging me to promote their products for them, and I don't do it. I don't just promote shit just to make money, okay? I'm not getting anything out of this. I might get a free tarot deck. I think she might send me a free tarot deck, but I'm not getting nothing out of this. I just wanted to shout out the owner of this Etsy store right here because she's got some pretty cool products, man. I should have done this a while back, but I have been so busy. See that 9 of Swords right there? And the Temperance. So these right here, again, the only thing for me is the card stock and it being a little bit difficult to shuffle. That's the only thing. See with this one right here, because you all see I'm an aggressive shuffler. And that is, for me to say, that's kind of difficult to shuffle. But one thing I can tell you, I bet you these could get wet. I bet you I could probably throw these in water and they would survive it because I'm pretty sure they're plastic. Pretty sure they're plastic. So, like, if I was ever, going on a vacation or something like that where I wouldn't want my tarot cards to get ruined if I think something might happen, or whatever. Like if let's say, for example, I was going mudding and I had a bag on me and I needed to bring a tarot deck, I wouldn't be scared about having this in my backpack. I'm pretty sure they are waterproof. If you read upright only, like I said, it might be pretty easy to just shuffle like this. I highly doubt these cards will ever wear out. I highly doubt they will ever wear out. But anyway, if you all are interested in these, I would definitely recommend them. Heavy duty, not the easiest to shuffle if you shuffle like me, but that's about it. I think the artwork is absolutely gorgeous on this one here and the black one. It's just cool, man. It's just so cool to see how somebody took the Rider-Waite and tweaked it into this. I just think it's awesome. But anyway, if you're interested in these decks here, I would highly recommend. The link is in the description of the video. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me run my mouth. I'll see y'all later on. Have a good day.